I'm Dave Carvajal. This is Thunder, Wisdom, and Insights with some of my favorite leaders on the planet.
So if I look at Informatica, sort of the first, I was at Oracle before that for 5.5 years. Informatica was the first true startup. The founders, Gaurav, Dylan, and Diaz Nezamoni, had really studied the problem they were solving, and they had a unique answer. And it was a problem that the market wrestled with in weird ways. This was enterprise analytics and data warehousing, which was really nascent at the time. And so they solved a unique problem, which gave us a lot of great differentiation and momentum. Now that's different than sort of the quarter-to-quarter building the business. And there was actually a lesson I learned there that was handed to me, and this is really from a guy named Dave Pidwell, who's at Alloy Ventures, which he's retired now. I think he owns half of Hawaii. Guys that used to work for him founded Ariba. He's a tremendous man, but he taught us a way to organize ourselves as executives, committed to each other, and be real time about it, sort of week to week and month to month. And it was really simple. At the end of each week, we'd share a brief communication with each other. It was around key metrics and needs and asks of each other. So this executive dialogue that went from sales to marketing to product to engineering to finance to CEO was a very vibrant muscle from the beginning. And it's a lasting lesson I still use. And the idea was that we've got something week to week and month to month we're building. So that was actually a lesson I was taught and got to benefit from at Informatica. I will say that we all have personality types, so a lesson learned is what's your personality type? And ultimately folks that come from the sales background can flex into everybody's type. But when you're inside the walls of a company, you can be a driver, and should be. That's ultimately, you are the number. In a sense, to the board and to the public markets, you have a number, and so you want to organize people and concepts and execution to achieve that number, but ultimately, making that happen. And so at Informatica, I got a nickname, which was brought to me by the sales teams, which was The Edge. And it's not because of my remarkable guitar skill. It's because of the amount of pressure that I would bring to people, objectively with support. And it was a joke they could make to me, so it meant I was approachable. But I learned from that a little bit, and I used to, think about, am I pushing them to the edge to be productive or over the edge where they become unproductive? So there's a real good lesson there for everybody. I'd actually say in today's milieu, with a lot of CEOs who have an idea, and maybe not a lot of management background, just to be honest, developing people's a skill. And it's not natural maybe 10% of the time and acquired 90% of the time, in my opinion, in my experience. So, I can encourage new CEOs, younger CEOs, to think about that dynamic and get a mentor, I know we'll talk a bit about that, who might be very good at that and sort of really be able to reflect on that for you, because leading people to higher curves of productivity, nirvana. Leading them there with the way that they're excited and doing it themselves, brilliance. And that's not that easy of a skill. So being the edge, having a driver personality type, backing up a little bit and bringing people up the productivity curve, definite valuable lesson.